Hi guys, it's Patricia and today I'm bringing to you my Scentsy Strong and my Scentsy Long video for the spring and summer season of 2021. So this video basically describes 12 Scentsy scents from this catalog that I find are very strong, great for an open layout. On the flip side, at the latter part of the video, we will have 12 scents that I find are more on the long lasting side. And there's actually one scent that is overlapped here. What I usually do for these videos is I just gradually warm scents and then I remember which ones I found were strong and long lasting. I didn't keep notes or anything like that. The other thing is, if you do not see your scent or one of your favorites in this video, it's either because it doesn't perform for me the same way it performs for you, or I haven't warmed it yet. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first strong scent that popped into my mind was a scent of the month from 2020. And it's from January 2020, and it is Inhale, Exhale, and it has made its way into the catalog. This one is extremely strong, and it's in the fresh category, and it's described as salted citrus, calming freesia, and solar woods. Now, this one will really blow you out of the house. It's very strong with that salted citrus. It's got the solar woods, which must just kind of power it through. This is an extremely strong, fresh scent. Great value for your money. Right, another scent that I found very strong is from this year's new releases. It's also in the fresh category, but you could say it's a little bit of a floral. It's Magnolia Linen. So Magnolia Linen has scent notes of sun-washed linen or fresh linen and honeysuckle and magnolias. So you definitely get a floral and you definitely get a clean laundry presence. And I find when you put this in the warmer, it really blossoms and comes to life. Makes your house smell fresh and clean. I joked around when I warmed this and I walked into my daughter's room. It's like I heard the angels singing. It was just so uplifting and such a great scent. So I really like this one. It was kind of a dark horse for me. Wasn't expecting to love it, and it took me by surprise. It's really strong. I love it. It's Magnolia Linen. So the next scent on my list is also a new release, and it's in the floral section, and it is Sun-Soaked Petals. So Sun-Soaked Petals has notes of daffodil petals, sunny currant, and water mint. And I don't have any left of this bar, but I'm sure this probably still smells in the clamshell. Yes, it does. You definitely get a daffodil presence, and you definitely get a currant. I think the water mint is just there for freshness. It doesn't really smell like mint to me. This is really strong, very strong for me personally, and that is Sun-Soaked Petals. The next scent is also a new release, and this one is in the fresh category, and it is Make a Splash. Now, when I warmed this in my bedroom, I just found it too strong. So when I put it in my open layout, it did much better. This one has scent notes of dewy melon, green apple, and turquoise waters. And you know what? It kind of doesn't even smell that strong here, but it really comes to life when you warm it. So yeah, the Make a Splash is very room filling. Did great in my open layout. I had no problem smelling it. Now I will say some of these ones that start out and go with a bang, they sometimes fade out a little bit faster, so keep that in mind. The next one we have is in the fruity section, and it is Rainbow Sherbet. This one has notes of orange zest, strawberries, and key lime. And I think that key lime really helps because this is a very sweet scent. Yes, it's very tangy and sweet, almost like a fruit punch scent. My family seems to really enjoy this one. This one does great in my open layout. Survives that area, no problem. High ceilings, big zone, open layout worthy is Rainbow Sherbet. Great for the fruity lovers. Also great for the fruity lovers. You can't have a strong video without this one. It is Johnny Appleseed, Red Wax. Johnny Appleseed has MCINTOSH apples. It has the peels of the apples and the pear. So most times I don't say I smell pear. I find pear and apple kind of mingle together quite well anyway. Johnny Appleseed is one of those ones, it's great on its own. It's great as a mixer, and it's great if you don't like spice because there's no spice in this. It's just a nice, pretty apple scent. Now, I wish Scentsy would keep it year-round, but they don't. They have it as a spring and summer scent, but I find it's superb as a strong scent, and that's Johnny Appleseed. All right, let's move a little bit into the citrus category. I almost forgot this one on my list. But then I thought about it and I thought I can't leave this one off my list. It's the citrus scent of Squeeze the Day, which basically has lemons and a little bit of vanilla cream, but it's mostly lemon. Yeah, woo, it smells like country time lemonade to me. And then as it warms, you can kind of get a little bit of vanilla cream come out. This is really strong. It takes away food odors and it just kind of brightens and freshens up the air. So my son, Ryan, loves this one. It's a great one. Many people love it as well. Great as a mixer as well. Squeeze the day. All right, in the fruity section, we have another one, but could also cross over into floral, and it is Cloudberry Dreams. Now, Cloudberry Dreams has scent notes of raspberry, rose, peach, and vanilla. And I find I get a lot of rose with some raspberry. Now, this one is also gone. I have a new bar coming, but it's not here yet. So this one does really well at my open layout. The fruit combined with that rose kind of takes the rose down a notch where I can tolerate it a little bit better because I do struggle with rose scents. But this one is very strong. It does very, very well for me down in my big zone. No problems with that one. Moving on, this one has been around for a couple of years. It's in the citrus category. It's a seasonal spring and summer scent, and it is Cocoa Lime. Pretty green wax. This one is described as coconut milk, creamy vanilla, and fresh lime. And the lime really steals the show here. Sometimes when you see coconut milk, it does not really smell like coconut. Coconut milk kind of lends a creamy, like softened tone to a lot of scents. And there's just enough in here to kind of take just a tiny bit of that bite from the lime, but it is definitely still lime heavy. So if you love lime, you want to pick this up. And it really does a great job. Again, you've cooked something strong and gross, put this in. It will take care of that problem, no problem. That is Cocoa Lime. It's a good one. All right. This is probably one of the strongest Scentsy scents I've ever smelled. It sticks around all year for good reason. I believe it teeters back and forth between being a bestseller and not being a bestseller. So let's see. It's in the fresh category, and this year it is a bestseller, and it is Clothesline. Very pretty light blue wax. This is basically says crisp greens, orange flower, creamy violet, and white wicker basket will let you savor the scent of just washed laundry. That's a lot of description, but basically this smells like a very intense, strong dryer sheet to me. Now, if you put this in your open layout, it will kind of lessen the scent just a touch, but it is still super strong, folks. Your neighbors may be able to smell this one. Great in a laundry room as well, and available in many, many products. So this is really, really nice, especially in Scentsy Fresh. I love Clothesline. It's a good one. All right, the next one is in the floral category, and to me, it's probably the strongest floral that we have, and it is Lush Gardenia. So Lush Gardenia is basically says the creamy full scent of classic gardenia with a whisper of tuberose. I'm not really sure what tuberose smells like. I know I've smelled it in other products, but this is pretty gardenia heavy. Yeah, this is almost what you'd call like a heady floral, very strong in your face, but if you smell in the clamshell or you put in a small area, it's really going to be way too intense. If you put in a big area, sometimes it'll just lessen the intensity just enough that you can enjoy it, but it's still definitely strong, definitely holds up to an open layout, open concept, you know, big floor plan. That is Lush Gardenia. Great for floral lovers. And last but not least, let's include a bakery scent. This one is one that I kind of snoozed on. I didn't really warm it for quite a while, but when I did warm it, I did find it pretty strong. And it is Blueberry Cheesecake. And Blueberry Cheesecake, like I said, it's in the bakery, and it is a bestseller for good reason. It says a thick New York cheesecake with a light graham cracker crust and delicious blueberries. I find you get more cream cheese than blueberries, but it's almost 50-50. The cream cheese is a little bit tangy. Some people find cream cheese smells sour. I prefer to describe it as tangy because it does have a little bit of a tang. And mixed with that blueberries really helps kind of balance everything out. This is a well-loved scent by many. So you do have to like blueberries, and you have to like cream cheese scents. Okay, so let's talk about the 12 scents that I've chosen for the 2021 Spring and Summer catalog that I find are quite long-lasting. May not necessarily be as strong as other scents, but they just kind of tick along and have a gradual, steady scent release. Now, the other thing I want you to notice is sometimes there's a little bit of themes in these because they're actually a lot of times because of their base notes. So base notes help carry a scent along. So you'll see certain categories. I'll point them out as we go. So in the woods category, we have a really well-loved scent. This used to be available year-round, and now it is basically spring and summer only, and it is Bonfire Beach. Pretty, ooh, pretty green wax. I love this one. Bonfire Beach says toasted marshmallow smoldering over white flint and sandalwood, harmonized with salty sea air and ocean spray. So it's a little bit of a spin-off of Marshmallow Fireside from Bath & Body Works. It has a bit of a salty sea air, and it almost has a little bit of a masculine cologne twist, but very well done with all the scent notes together. It's a fantastic scent, and it just lasts and lasts. I love this one. Highly recommend Bonfire Beach. The next one is a true love of mine. It came in the Father's Day collection about a year and a half ago, and it made its way into the 2021 catalog, and it's called My Hero. Now, My Hero has scent notes of cool citrus, white birch, and crisp air. And it's the most beautiful color wax when you put it in a warmer. Ooh, I don't know what it is about this scent, but I love it. I love it, and it's long lasting. It's like the best possible man going out on his date for the night, and he wants to make a good impression. But he doesn't have to try too hard. It's just enough cologne scent to kind of leave you wanting more. So do I get all those notes? It's hard to say, but you're really want to check out My Hero. It's really well loved by a lot of people. And when you hear a scent is really well loved, you definitely want to check it out and see what you think. Another one I really, really like, but this is more of a little bit of a soothing scent. It is Sheer Leather. And this is a light brown wax. And if you've been watching my channel at all, you know I call this the sexy bedroom scent. So it's really great in bedrooms. It's actually great in open layout, just at a lesser intensity. The scent notes on Sheer Leather, and it's also in the wood section, is bergamot, a hint of leather, and sandalwood. So it's definitely got a hint of leather. I don't really like weathered leather, and weathered leather to me is pretty strong. This one is a little bit softer, but still strong enough for sure. It's so nice with the sandalwood and the leather, and mixed perfectly together. And a little bit of bergamot, just to kind of give it a little tiny bit of a cologne twist. Perfect. Sheer Leather, definitely pick it up and give it a try. The next one is a laundry type scent. It's in the fresh category. It's been around for a while. It used to be a kid scent. It is Jammy Time. Jammy Time is a superb performer. It could probably almost be in the strong section. And let me find you the scent notes for Jammy Time. It says baby freesia, lavender, and sweet pea. And I'm not huge into lavender, but this one has won me over. It is so good. Oh, it's so soothing. It's got the tiniest bit of powdery note, but it works perfectly with the scent. It's got that florals to kind of sweeten up the lavender. This is really, really nice. It's kind of a little bit of herbal lavender, but sweetened up by the florals. Beautiful. The next one is a scent that I recently warmed, and I remember putting it here in my bedroom, and then I would put it on for maybe 10 hours a day, and I felt like it lasted at least 3 or 4 days. And that one is Satin Sheets. Beautiful white wax. It's also in the woods category. Can you see a theme? So Satin Sheets basically is sandalwood and warm vanilla. This is really nice. It's simple but complex at the same time. It's a romantic scent. It kind of brings you down, calms you down after a rough day. But great to have going all day long. This is a really good one. I found it really long lasting. So that is Satin Sheets. The next one is all fresh, all aquatic, all the time, and it is By the Sea. By the Sea, like I said, in the fresh category. This one is a bestseller as well, and it says the scent of ocean air wafting through dewy seaside grass. This one is pretty strong. There's a note in here that kind of takes my nose a little bit by surprise, and I think it's like maybe a little bit of a strong driftwood component. But there's also the fresh air. There's a lot of stuff going on to combine to a very bright, fresh, clean scent. Aquatic in nature, oceanic, really nice. This is my son Ryan's, one of his favorite scents. I'm not huge on it, but I do appreciate it for its performance, and that is By the Sea. A nice, long-lasting scent, especially if it's in a mini warmer. So the next scent is one that's made its way into my lists of either strong or long-lasting in quite a few videos over time, and I've talked very fondly about it. It's actually in the laundry family of scents, but it's a special type of laundry, and it is pink cotton. So pink cotton is almost like laundry with a girly twist. It says, find your fantasy on a cloud of pink, or excuse me, clean cotton, swirled with fruity pink berries and vanilla sugar. So it's definitely got a little bit of a cotton, sweet cotton berry type scent. Very juvenile, but cute and fresh and laundry and clean. and zingy. Oh, this is a good one. If you haven't tried pink cotton, definitely give it a try. It really took me by surprise. All right, the next one is a new release. I did find this one very long lasting for a bakery scent, so I wanted to include it. I was impressed with its performance. For me, it's about a medium intensity scent, but very long lasting, and it is Vanilla Waves. So let me read you the scent notes for Vanilla Waves. It says sea salt and whipped vanilla crash into sticky caramel for an elegant fusion of opposites. And this is one of those scents I think you should have if you want to add a mixing, creamy kind of tone to another scent. This would be a great mixer, but it's also beautiful on its own. It does really smell a little bit like a fancy bakery scent. So almost like if you were going to put on a body cream and it was vanilla based, it would be a little bit like this because it has a tiny bit of body care feel to it. This is really nice. I'm happy to see this one has come out. I hope it sticks around. Like I said, good on its own, but also very versatile as a mixer. Definitely pick this up, and sometimes you would use it as an alternative to vanilla bean buttercream or sugar cookie. The next one is also a new release in the wood section, and this one is called Coastal Sunset. So Coastal Sunset says creamy coconut and sandalwood set the scene for warm amethyst amber. And I describe this as a romantic coconut scent because there's coconut in it, quite a bit to me. But then you get the warmth of that amethyst amber, whatever that is. It smells really nice mixed with the coconut. And the sandalwood just kind of creams everything out and gives it like a romantic feel. Great as a bedroom scent. And if you put it in a bedroom in a small to medium zone, it'll just tick along quite well and be very long lasting. So this was one of my husband's favorite scents from this year. It's really nice. It's Coastal Sunset. We can't have a discussion about great Scentsy scents without including the best-selling Scentsy scent of all time, Black Raspberry Vanilla. Beautiful colored wax. Basically, Black Raspberry Vanilla, like I said, bestseller, and it's in the fruity section. Delicious sun-sweetened dark berries warmed with vanilla. You don't really get a lot of vanilla. You basically get an intense, sweet, tangy, dark berry, kind of sophisticated, but basic at the same time. This is a kind of scent that most wax companies will try to do, but Scentsy has done it very, very well. So if you haven't tried Black Raspberry Vanilla, I suggest you pick it up. And this is great. I suggest this sometimes if you're not sure what to put in, if someone's coming over. Usually most people are going to be okay with this scent. It's nice. It's very pleasant. It's one that you can definitely smell, but it doesn't like turn people off at the same time. It's just really pleasant and nice. It's a good one. Black Raspberry Vanilla. All right, now for memory, this one did really well for me in tester form, and I thought I should really include it in my long section because I remember it was really long lasting, and it's also in the laundry section, and I don't usually talk a lot about this one, but it's Lavender Cotton. So this one says, find your magical moment in purple lavender, soft cotton, and daisy blossom. There's just enough of that daisy to sweeten it up. The lavender is a little bit dusty, and there's that cotton note with it. And this one will just go and go and go. And go and go and go, I find. So if you like long-lasting scents, and you're a little bit good with the cotton scents, you like lavender, and there's not a lot of floral, just enough to kind of help it out. So don't let that part scare you, but this might be one to give a try. Lavender Cotton. Scentsy doesn't have a ton of lavender scents, so you definitely want to show this one some love if you love lavender. And last but not least, we will finish off with one that has made it in the strong section. I had to include this in the long lasting section as well because it's so long lasting for me, and it's Inhale Exhale. So like I said, we talked about it before. It has salted citrus, solar woods, and calming freesia. Those combine to make a strong scent, but it also just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. I feel like it lasts forever. It doesn't, but you know what I mean. You'll get many days out of this, I find. It's so strong, you can almost smell it like this far away. That's 12 strong scents that I've experienced and 12 long-lasting scents from the Spring and Summer 2021 Scentsy catalog. If you have any favorites that you have found that work great for you and they are in the catalog right now, put your comments down below. I excluded scents that are like limited time only, scents of the month, things like that. I wanted to keep it to scents that you can usually purchase throughout the catalog season. And this catalog will stay in effect until the end of July 2021. So make sure you pick up scents that you're interested in and try them out. Thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. If you're new, consider subscribing. I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods. Please take care and stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.